you can try and do is stretch the thumb to the left side of your wrist and then to the outside right of your wrist. Let's try and do some exercises to develop some flexibility and strength in the wrist joint. So begin by rubbing your palms together, generate some heat, which will bring more circulation down to the hands. Okay, after a few seconds of doing that, your hands nice and warm. Interlock your thumbs at the webbing, each hand. From here, I'm going to try to bend my left wrist down as I put pressure with the right hand to grab onto the forearm. So I can release and then grab. Try and stretch your thumb to the inside of your left wrist. Each time I'll take the tension off. So I push down, grab, squeeze, and release. Each time you do it, you try to squeeze a little bit more as the wrist joint starts to loosen up. If you find that you can do this fairly easily, it's not that challenging, what you can try and do is stretch the thumb to the left side of your wrist and then to the outside right of your wrist. Go one side and then the other. Each time you don't need to take your hand away. I'm just doing that so you can visually see what's happening. But try to relax and try to stretch the thumb joint and the wrist joint. And then we would do the same thing on the other hand. So again, thumb in the index finger, the webbing interlocks. We do it this way for this side. Fingers to the wrist, trying to squeeze down. Squeeze to one side and then to the other. One side and then the other. So these are good to do before you have issues with your hands or your wrists, but if you already have arthritis or some injury or something that's bothering your wrists or fingers, do them now, but do them more gradual. Don't try and force your body into the position. The next one I can do is take my left hand and interlock or touch at the thumb. Then use the fingers for leverage on the forearm. Now I'm going to try and stretch the thumb joint and the wrist. So again, I'm stretching and then releasing. Inhale, exhale. You don't have to breathe each time as you're doing. I'm just giving you a little bit of a rhythm, pattern to stay relaxed. So then we find the same thing on the other hand. Thumb to thumb, grab onto the wrist with the fingers, stretch, and back off. Stretch, back off. Then this is the same idea. If you don't find this too challenging, you want to get more stretch, try to go towards one side of your wrist and then more towards the back side. So one direction and then a different direction. Next exercise. Take your left hand, face the palm towards the ground, thumb towards the ground. Try to turn the hand all the way over, put your thumb in the center of your left palm. The fingers go on the back side to help with the grip to twist. Then I'm going to try to bend the wrist as I pull it back towards my chin. Bend the wrist, pull it back towards the chin. So looking at it from the side will be here. Inhale when you're extended. Exhale as you pull back. In, out. Look at it from front view. Here and back. Now if as you twist your elbow's coming way up high in the air, you're not doing that much for the wrist joint. You might be stretching the shoulder out a bit, but really not focusing on the wrist when you do it that way. So face backwards again, away from the camera. That's the exercise. So go on to the other side. Palm again, facing towards the ground. Thumb down, and then palm up towards the ceiling. Thumb in the palm. My left hand puts that thumb in the palm of my right hand. Twist, and then pull back. Now you're only going to be able to twist so hard. You can't break your own wrist. Your thought pattern is not going to allow you to cause that much pain. So you go up to where you feel it stretch. If it's too painful, then you back off. But even doing just a little bit of this movement and getting the wrist moving is going to give you some relief in the long run because you're getting more blood, more energy moving through the body. Look at it straight on, will be here. Next one. You're going to face away again. Point your fingertips towards your face. Put your other hand, your right hand, on top. Try and bend the wrist towards your elbow. If you just let the fingers bend, fingers are flexible, they're going to move. You've got to push on the back of the palm. Once that's good, you're going to put thumb by your little finger. Little fingers wrap around the thumb, and you're going to try and twist. So I can start out here, pull back, twist, release each time. Pull back, twist, and out. Now if that's comfortable and you can do that, you're going to feel a little discomfort, but there's a difference between pain and discomfort. You want to feel discomfort so that there's a stretch there, and then back. Pain, like a sharp stabbing pain, we don't want. Back off or avoid doing that. So now I pull down and twist to the side. Pull down, twist to the side. If you can do all that without too much discomfort, you're going to wedge your elbow against your ribs. Pull in, so you're just pulling that wrist right in towards your ribs, and then twist. So now you don't have the option of your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder kind of twisting. It's mostly just going right towards that wrist joint. And back off. Twist and pull in, twist to the side, and back off. So after you've done a few on each side, I'd recommend at least 10 of each one before you go on to the next one. You can add on to it. Add more repetitions, add more time onto it. So the right side would be here. Bend down, fingertips face towards your face. First part, just pull down. And keep the elbow kind of stationary. Next one is to put the thumb by your little finger on the right hand. Left hand, the fingers wrap around your thumb joint. And then as you pull down, twist. Pull down, twist. And one hand is relaxing, and you're getting strength by having more range of motion. You're more flexibility, more strength. They start to go together. Your left hand, by doing all the grabbing and twisting, starts to get stronger from doing that gripping action. So both sides of your body are gaining benefits from doing this. Next one would be to bend down, twist the wrist, reach to the side, and then back off. Down, twist to the side, and back off. The last one, position your elbow against your side by your ribs, pull in. Again, try and twist the thumb, and back off. Pull in, twist, back off. If you're doing deep, relaxed breaths as you're doing this, it's much easier to do. Your body will be relaxing as you're doing it instead of fighting, tensing up as you're doing the twisting motion. Then the self-defense benefit from all that is if you have that much more range of motion, it's going to be hard for someone to twist or grab you, and you're going to have strength in those extended positions if you ever find yourself in that circumstance. If you don't do anything like this, any of these exercises, find something that does work for you. Because there are other exercises, maybe you just haven't found the ones that are going to work for you yet. Thank you.